What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Vicky 3. As always, it's Sean here, and we, of course, are playing as Mexico. It's a whole new day of recording. It's actually election day. I have my little... well, I guess I can take it off now, but I have my I vote sticker, so I went and did my part in this U.S. election here. We will see what happens with this one. It's going to be contentious, regardless of who wins, so... we shall see. This is me dating the video right at the start here. And we are in a little bit of an interesting spot as well, playing as Mexico here, because we have New Africa down here, who is our neighbor, who is guaranteed by Spain. We have the United States of America, both of which we could attack, but we're not really in a good spot to attack. And that's because we are getting absolutely rocked by our interest rates and our payments to Brazil. Look at, or not Brazil, Great Britain, 63K. Is being paid to Great Britain. We can't afford anything. We have lowered military wages, we have lowered government spending, and we are still losing money because of those absurd costs that are being handed our way here. And we're trying to get out of it by just developing more and more economy, because every time we do build a building, we sell it, and that will be good for our economy because we get money back there. But it's rough, and we're fighting an uphill battle here. And these 15K subsidies do not help here. Let's take a look at what's going on with our railways to see if we can get better funding here. We have a lot of wood, so maybe we can do this, get a little bit more. Let me go back and make sure everything's doing what we want. We're gonna make sure everything's kicked up to the highest level. We can afford it. We're in the British market, so we have, we have options here. Are we currently working on improved fertilizer? And there's military things. I probably want to push a little bit in military. Speaking of, how's our innovativeness? It's lacking. It's lacking. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. We also have this public schools revolt here. I actually would like to do this. So we'll see how that goes. Gotta remember what was going on here. I think we were doing some things that really pissed off our... yeah, we moved to total separation, which really ticked off the Catholics. Yeah, that'll tick down slowly. Let's see how it goes. We also still have the Age of Cadillos, which is spreading slowly here. But we do have census suffrage now, which will help a little bit with that. And the armed forces are in government. They are not in government. We have the Free Trade Party, because we want to use this. Have we gone to free trade yet? I think we could just kick this up to free trade right now. Consequences be damned. And just kind of go for it. Because we already have one civil war that wants to kind of come up and be a thing. And if we just ignore that and force through free trade, we should be fine. Mexican Dream, we've had that event a lot of times. That's what it's like playing in this region. We are now down to minus 50K, which sucks. Please convert me to a what's the damn word? A puppet. Because if they convert us to puppet, we will lose our alliance with France. But we will keep our support independences. And that means we can probably force it to where we can instantly pop our war there to be free here. And I am decreasing our relations, but here is hoping we can get this done. Further desire, support regime. They're still doing the support regime with us. And they do have knowledge sharing as well. We will deal with it. We are currently building some furniture, some glass, and we have some steel. Because we need to ramp up our steel production in the background here. And access to more rubber, building more stuff. Mexican Dream again. Gold depleted in New South Wales. We have a stall. I'm gonna set back, gain 15%. Sounds good. I'd rather get some pop. Our high tax is gonna be a very big problem for us. And I really would like to deal with that. Let's throw a petit bourgeoisie in charge of our one alarm here. Our metal conglomerate is no longer doing well. Could we replace it? And if so, what with? Infrastructure, birth rate. 2 years of government expenses is fine. I don't know. Maybe 10% bureaucracy. Let's do that. Let's swap out the paper for the metal conglomerate that we're not really getting a bonus from. Although we do have a lot of... I guess we just have a ton of excess here. So, like, if I do good our goods here, I could probably make do by exporting this, right? Ton of excess gold, and we have a ton of excess this. If I export this, sort by productivity. Not a lot of options. Okay. We need to spend that gold. That iron, I should say, not gold. Here you are attacking the Ottomans. I believe that's the Ottomans. No, that's Ulata. Someone wants to take over the industrialists. We are going to say no to help deal with the Age of Cadios. And hopefully I can get rid of rule by decree here. And weaken the officers. It's not terrible. Our armed forces aren't awful, but they do have some things that I don't like this one modifier. Alright, let's do some more bureaucracy. We're getting close to making our funds back. Is there anywhere I need to incorporate that I haven't? I also probably want to do some kind of war, but I'm worried that if I do any kind of warring here, I'm going to get jumped by the United States, which is a very valid concern. The other thing is I should be able to use France against the U.S., right? If I find an area I can attack that actually has France involved, I do. Could be useful. We are also managing to pay off our debt just by selling stuff, which is why these buildings are very useful. As you can see, we're now actually in the positive. That's the power of free trade. As long as you keep building, you actually work out fine. Which is wonderful. Alright, so the question is now that we have some kind of semblance of positive movement here, what do we want to go for? And well, I think we need to build up our military, just so we can have some kind of competitiveness with America. We are professional army here, so we have to pay for all our people. Right now we have, let's do like 1, 2, 3, 4 here. That's going to get us to 35, just base, okay? So this is going to be 40, 50, 60, and you should do this by peasants here. 70, 80, 90, 100. Let's do 120. Then I want to do probably... That's going to get us to 40, 50, 60. Let's go to maybe more than this. Let's do 80 here. That's 80 artillery. And then I want to get... Make sure we have a 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's to 5. I want to probably have 20 of these. Well, we'll go 30. So let's see. We're going to have 120, 80, and then 30. A little bit. You don't want to have exact numbers, because if you lose losses and you have the ratio broken up, you'll have negative modifier. So I think that's fine. I don't tend to like cavalry too much in my armies here, but we're going to set this up. I wish I could use templates. Templates would be really cool to do, but I guess you really can't because you have to actually build them in certain states here. So we're going to get one big army. Hopefully it should be enough to keep us against America here. They are pretty strong. We are going to start focusing more on our military as time passes. So we hopefully can leverage that. We do want to knock out the United States and take over all of their lands here, because we can't colonize any of this because they have their stupid claims, which is a wonderfully terrible system. Where if someone has claims, you can't colonize it at all, and there's no way to really deal with those claims, and they don't expire. So, oh well, we will deal with that. So, move preserve mercantilism. We don't want to preserve mercantilism. We want to get rid of mercantilism. We're not faring super well here. If we get another stall, things are going to look a little bad. Landowners are starting to get a little pissed. And let's just quick check on the pulse of our... Yeah, that's not happening. We need to make sure we keep damaging relations here, because you can see it's going to trend up if we're not careful. 3 more years of construction, that's fine. And when do we hit the barracks? They're on the way. On the way. All right, we did get one good progress on free trade. Hopefully that will trend up. We can probably do public schools as well. We only have the one agitator. We still only have the one slot for an agitator. It is really early. I have to remind myself, it's only 1868. It feels like it should be a lot later than this, but we are doing quite well for how early in the game we are. We don't even have quinine yet. But we are already down to this tier of things. So we've kind of said ignore all of these and push elsewhere, which isn't terrible. When put into that perspective, we're actually looking pretty all right here. All right, we can use extra fertilizers. We'll turn them all on. Likewise, let's just deal with the shortages that will probably result from this. Explosive shells. We'll turn it on. We're about to up a lot of our military usage, so not terrible to do. And let's do public trams if we can. Law enforcement loss, we will invest back into it. I actually need to probably go... And right now, let's go to government administration, see if we have anywhere that suffers tax loss. We don't. Let's build 4 more of these in Mississippi and then another 3 elsewhere. Let's also make sure our infrastructure looks good. Anything under... There we go. That should all be fine. Now we're making money again. This is interesting. Diplomatic expenses are still very high, as are subsidies, but we are just churning through it by employing our people. And we're growing. Quite fast. We are number 8th GDP, sneaking up around Austria-Hungary. The Heavenly Kingdom exists. Okay. So if we combine Heavenly Kingdom and Great Qing, we would actually be 7th. Everything else seems about normal. Laurel folk are sowing discord. They can do whatever they want. Gold has been depleted in Guerrero. Let us make sure we are building those gold mines. I like my gold. Place of idea. Free market. Sounds... I wanted to take the guaranteed plus 10%. Can I lose support? I'll lose, so I get radicals here. Alright, can I start actually paying people? Let's pay our military. And let's start paying our government here. I want to get back towards good baseline now that we are in the green, so to speak. So that should all be good. All right, so we need 860 there. We have railways queued up for Catholics, interventionism, get some power. Lost more gold mines, build some more. Those are just printing money for us, so it's always good to have. Slowly get dealing with the age of Cadios. We have other journal infantries, free trade, freedom of thought, urbanized Mexico, and vice versa. To 4 years in the queue. We'll lose 5k government spending, and hopefully we can still pass this, man. Really nice to get it done. Planners have demands. Oh, these guys should end up liking us here. Foreign investment rights agreement. We're gonna hold off on that. Let's do more radicalism for the public schools. Maybe we can get Petition March to pop up, even though it's not really terrible here. Like how if I threw the Conservative Party in, I'd have a lot of higher legitimacy. Lower Canada has been annexed. This is the Jingoist Catholic Church. Lose some popularity. Easy decision there. We're gonna have to deal with our consumption tax problems eventually, but we can take some time before doing that. Gold field depleted again. That's what happens when you have so many gold mines, but we can keep building, fix that anyway. We get wounded and we'll get bonus to free trade. I would rather... Ernesto is the jingoist. Yes, keep losing. 77%. Should pass. We have very slow law. We have bonus negative stuff because of our deficit here. And we do have a very strong industrialist base. Or, yeah, industrialist base. Alright, so let me start fixing our bureaucracy problem. Not bureaucracy, our authority problem here. We're going to drop 2 of our taxes. These 2 that don't make us any money. Open hearth process for steel mill. Let's get throughput but less tax. And let's come over here and enable open hearth processes. Don't need a ton of steel right now, but we will. So I'd rather do this now, especially with how cheap we have our iron production. So forcing through more iron use would be good for us. Okay, I need to make sure one of you is using bone china. Likewise, one of you are artificial tooling, and then you don't have elastics. We want to do sell, I think, here. Let's make sure one of you is working on guaranteed patent stills. Let's just make sure for both of you. And not all need to be fish. We can do meat and meat on the other ones. That's 30K in income we currently have. Can I bump back to a decent tax base? We're getting close to, but not yet there. Not yet there at all. And that's going to also fluctuate once we start getting down into these barracks that we have queued up. But it's not too terrible to keep working on at the moment. Okay, I want to do some kind of fight. We've been sitting here without having any war. I need to make sure that you don't have... Is there someone who won't support you? Potential friend with Ecuador. Ecuador has some relations, but if I were to do something like... You have 2 states. I'm going to conquer your states. I want both of your states. If it be damned, I can call in the United States here. Interesting. I assume it's transfer state. And I'm fighting the United States. That's always the concern that I have here. Is that they want to fight me. Okay, well, let's just do something here then. Let's just force this through. Queue all of these at the top. This is going to take a little bit. But if it means that we can deal with the United States, then I am much happy with this. This is North Dakota, which is the big one. And that's the problem, is every time we do something, the U.S. wants to get involved and make my life hell. So. And just like that, we are all set up. Street side standoff, I don't care. Alright, so let's raise our army here, raise all conscripts, put them on this order, and tell them to defend. Awesome. Let's take our other army. You need to have way more conscripts than this. Let's sort by numbers here. I want a lot of numbers. .24 conscripts. You are also going to defend, and I'm going to put you over here. Our war goal is just these 2 things over in this region. Can I add more here? If I add more, people are going to get pissed and try to kill me. If I do like a little... Like, what if I just say take Wyoming and American Montana? Just have Indian territory, or can I transfer the Indian territory? It's only one. We're going to take the Indian territory as well. Okay, that's going to be troublesome. What we need to do, take our armada over here. I want to move you all the way to this sea zone. And I want to use an army to do some naval invasions here. Great army here. Give me some commander. I don't care who. And right away, I need to do... Here's what we'll do. Just get 1, and I need to make sure that guy is in the top of the queue. Because these guys build fast. They do take a while to train. But if I go military wages and kick up our military spending here, we might be able to get by. Because they have to raise conscripts as well. Hell, with this army, we might be able to actually attack. What are you bruising here? You have line infantry and lancers. We have skirmish infantry, so we should be able to advance. Assuming we have the units. But right now, just defend, because you don't have the units. It's going to change in the north here. I should have taken my time here. Get me 1 man. I just need any units here. Alright, we're gonna do this a different way. Get me 1 infantry here. I need to take this army. This 1 unit, give them a unit, a general. I need to naval invade this. As we defend up in the north. Okay, I need to make sure this army has multiple defensive generals. I'm going to promote both of these guys. Because they're going to attack multiple people. We want to make sure we get some kind of bonus from having a general there. They are pushing. But our naval invasion should go off here. Once their org comes up. What does this pop up? Here comes their military. Here comes their navy. Okay. We need to cancel this. These guys should leave. At least some of them should. This army here can come up and take this land. Are losing in the south. What are the war goals here? They want to take a bunch of stuff back from us and Colorado. So they're not going to get Colorado, which is good. What I can do is probably do this naval invasion and elsewhere and pull off these boats. Like, for instance, DC is not in this region. Not the one traveling to the Wyoming front. I want to take you. Land right in DC. Take the one in Mexico. Alright, this army is also going to be losing terribly here. I need to up your units too. And do it now. Just get me another 30 peasants here. I know it's my small army, but I need to have that number go up. We're actually holding in this region. Once this navy gets around, we should be fine. Gold field's depleted. We'll have to throw that into the queue. We should hold pretty well here. Especially with us getting the other war goal out. We've achieved stonks. They're sending more troops this way. We have our war goal. We have the United States capital. They're sending troops out. And I want to do just a naval invasion again. What navy is this? This is their navy. We're just going to keep causing problems with them while we have the Utah-New York front. So to get United States out of this, we're going to be just chilling here. As they tick down a war sport. So what do they want? They wanted 3 regions. They only have 2 of them. Okay, they're now actually defending this. That's not going to work. Well, we just got to hold their capital, right? Hold the capital long enough to get them out of this war. Okay, there we go. That's fine. We can do that again. Just return and naval invade again here with another 1 unit and station East America. Keep playing this game until they are out of the war. And make sure you are not attacking, just defend. Meanwhile, if they keep attacking us, we're going to be fine here. They now have people actually stationed there. Which causes problems for us, because we're actually losing in some of the other parts of the war. Can we start a push here? In the south? We can. We get debated here. Stop with that naval invasion. Is my army fighting here? Or are we just getting a wallop at the most of the fronts here? I'll get the surveyor. How is this army doing? They have 75. They need to train more. And Wyoming's getting conquered. I can almost white peace here. And they have to take down here for everything as well. Alright, so this army here should have some more men, right? I need enough conscripts to win this other battle. I need to give this guy a ton more conscripts as well. Yeah, come over here again. We're gonna try to take down south and free up an army. Ooh, now defend. Alright, take this one. And hopefully we can win just based off of the wonky frontline system. And keep advancing up here. Now I'm going to do a naval invasion with our armies here. Can I do one of the island? No, they're still fucking stationed there. We still have 7 down here. They would accept white peace, everybody but Ecuador. I think I bungled some of this. If I could just take this army here and just win some of these fronts, I think we'll be fine. They are spreading out now. Here's what we do. We're winning in the south here. No, we're not. We're losing. I want a white piece out of this. Just can't get Ecuador down. %80 control. Right, get more guys on this front so we can do more attacks, please. Where is my main army? Why do I have no one on this front? I need to do a naval invasion of Texas. As we push down in the south. As long as we get Ecuador, we're chilling here. About to take our fucking capital here is the problem. There we go, we took in Mexico. Now if I move one over here and I do the same with the Texas-New York front guy. Where is our main army? Oh, he's getting over here. Advance, please. We're getting pushed back on a front with no one on it. Naval invasion in here. Sinaloa, New York front. California, New York front. Oh no. Okay, we took all of Ecuador though. They'll give it all up. Okay. No, that's their stuff. Oops. This one and this one. Indian territory. So they will give up all of Ecuador. Oh. Stupid. Okay, we just need to stabilize what the fuck's going on over here. Take this 7K, put you on this front. Take this 28K, put you on this front. We're gonna clean this shit up one naval invasion at a fucking time. Alright, take my 1. We're gonna go invade DC again. You're not getting Colorado for me. It is their only war goal though, so that's gonna suck. Where's my navy going? Donde está? Where's my capital? Still have our capital back. You need to push fast. That's a damn shame right there. Okay. Well, we lose Colorado, which has what in it? Gold mines. Okay, but we can now start actually standing up against the United States. So if they actually... We're going to be aggressive for this. We're going to attack New Granada. And if they come to fight against us, which they might, we can just get other people involved here. So take these small armies and bring them all into this one army. I lost also a lot of units, I think, from that. Alright, we are still building up, though. I don't think I had too much stuff in Colorado. Damn, that's on me. That is definitely on me. I think I mismanaged that, probably. Great Britain will give me stuff for an obligation, so I could probably use that. Rivalry with Brazil. I think we're good for now. At least let me get out of this fucking war first before we do anything like that. Alright, let's kind of unite our armies here. Got a lot of generals now hanging around from different wars and stuff that don't need to be there. In fact, I probably should move. Let's be smart about this. Let's take both war goals here that he has. And put your main army here. Put your other army here. Troops back. Taxes are a problem. We'll deal with that as it comes. Someone is lacking in troops. And take this 0-stack army and unite them all together. Awesome. Now, also make sure, was I actually paying my troops everything I could possibly give them? Probably not. I probably could have done better. Most of these are going to go away, but we're going to make sure we have the movement. That would have helped. All of these wars we fight are movement-based for the most part, so pay to have that better. Losing those gold mines does hurt. We can get it back, though. It's not terrible. It's just more land the United States doesn't actually have access to, so we can just claim it and take it all in one war. They're not going to really be able to defend too much against us, I don't think, if we do it that way. Let me incorporate our states here. And raise our taxes, because we're once again in the badness. Mr. Boy has been expanding. I'm getting naval invaded? I'm getting invaded by Austria-Hungary. Where is Antioquia? Boy fleet. And my main army. Didn't realize Austria-Hungary was part of this. Oh well. War's over. My peace. There goes someone who was supporting my independence. That's unfortunate, but oh well. Eventually I can just get my own independence. Alright, now we can just kind of take some time, stabilize, and let our infantry tick down while we're here. I do want to attack probably New Africa, but then there's the boogeyman of Spain getting involved, who actually has decent coverage. Private schools or something of the like here. I need to make sure we're doing laws. Would love to do public health here. Let's piss off the church. How does this not have a huge amount of support? It does, actually. Rural folk approval. Somewhere in my queue, I think I have government administrations. Yeah, we need to do those. Also, make sure everyone's on iron frame buildings. What did we get when we took Ecuador? Coal, some iron. Not much production here. A lot of agriculture. Likewise with these regions, a lot of agriculture, it would seem. Not terrible. Is tobacco more profitable than luxury clothes? It's really close to see which is. Alright, well, since we have some time, I want to bump up the government administrations to the top of my queue here. It's going to be a long time of us building stuff that doesn't directly support us growing. We need to do it because we need to have some kind of military might here. This is the leader of the industrial. Lose momentum instead. So we're going to focus all on repeaters here. In fact, now let's actually probably do Navy improvements, since these are going to be really important for us to have. Navy improvements, then circle back, and we'll hit up the other side. This is a war against someone in Africa. Rural folk despise us in some ways. Public approval. Senegal versus French Senegal. The 4% chance. Public schools. Good. That should weaken our religious people. War with Babangi. I want to do public health. I also like to do just like normal colonial stuff. Or get the women to be in a better spot. Your suffrage could also be good. Still losing funds. Let's kick back up these gold mines and steel mills and things. And the railways. The barracks back in the backlog. He is a radical, sure. You can join stay in the anti-American society. Mutual Treaty Organization, Peru-Bolivia Ideological Union. Well, suffrage has some support. Only the landowners dislike it. We'll go for it. Weaken the Catholics even more. They're about to fall out of the top 5%, which is good. Migration traction sounds good. The desire has been reduced. Oh, we already are in puppet status. I didn't even fucking realize we had become a full puppet. That's why our income tanked. That happened when I wasn't even ready for it. So I no longer have people supporting my dependents here. I do. Not a ton of them. Damn it, man. This sucks. I missed my chance there. Make sure we improve with Austria. Just too busy fighting America. Great Britain always does it the second I get involved in some big war. They're like, you know what? You can just go ahead and lose. Like, we're playing 111k! Fuck! You're killing me, GB. You're killing me. This is awful. Let's cut back our government, our military wages here. Alright, what we can... How can we export and make some money here? It's all Brazil and Java. 33 isn't terrible, though. Inactive highlights. Rubber should be in demand. Maybe tobacco? 75 for 10 versus... It's the Brazilian market, not the American one. 10 to American. Wow. Trying to make something out of the money we have. Coffee talk. Upper rush. Keep these taking on Denmark's debt, not ours. They don't care for us. When is our truce up with the United States? It should be coming 2 years. So I can do whatever wars I want in those 2-year time. If I fight you... Okay, you're getting guaranteed by 2 people. Looks like Africa's the one on the chopping block for us. If we need to fight somebody. But I kind of want to save up for a war with the United States. Actually, you have a defensive pact for Bolivia, so they're going to defend you, which is going to make me have to have this front down here defended against these guys. Which isn't terrible. If we do have 2 armies, then I can take this 1 army and make it stronger here. So let's just go ahead and add... That's 40 infantry. Let's get you up to like a 60 infantry front up here on the left. That's going to get you to 51. 56. I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Enough to defend Peru, Bolivia, and I can make another army to use for our wars. Ideally, I could do one and have GB get involved. I need damage relations with Peru, Bolivia here. I know it's already low. I have a truce with you. I need an interest with you. I get you. Oh no, I do have an interest. What the hell's going on here? Why can I not attack you? I'm a fucking puppet. That's why. God damn it, man. What can I do to deal with this? I guess we just have to build up, right? Because we're losing 0.26 because of our... Oh. Alright, so this military buildup is for nothing because I've lost puppets. Oh, God. So terrible. So terrible, man. Economic dependence, exempt from service. Ugh. Yeah, there needs to be some influence of having people support your independence. Like, this should impact my liberty desire. Having 2 of the great powers should definitely be a factor in my... in this. Like, relative prestige, maybe. Like, I don't know. It just feels like the only thing that matters is your economy and these subject interactions that you can't deal with. Like, you can't say, I don't want that. You can't stop them from doing it. Meanwhile, I have 2 nations. The only thing you can do to help me win independence is have these people join me militarily, but them joining me has no bearing if I can't declare the war. And, like, I have a very angry GB. I've been pissing them off the whole way. I'll lose some chips here, I don't care. Industrialist bonus, famous cafe. This is a reformer. Bonus enactment chance, sounds good. Yeah, I'm kind of getting screwed here. Kind of getting, no kind about it, I am getting screwed. It is literally what is happening to us. We are been gimped as of right now, but now we have to find out how we are going to get out of this situation here. And there's a couple ways we can do it. Most likely it's going to take just building up our military, building up our economy, and then jumping the market. Like, at this point, they're going to try to do something to annex me. Actually, they may never annex their subject. They might not even do that. I might have no control over getting out of this interaction here. It's like, I no longer have to fight them in wars. They're supporting my regime. They have knowledge training. They have 3 modifiers that I just can't stop them from doing. And then I have this massive economic entanglement here. Which is gonna suck as well. Let's make sure we fix all of our stuff here. These states that I accrued down here, let's reset production on them. Good. Let's come through here. Make sure we're gonna go to steamships for everything. deal with steamships and automatic irrigation. It's going to take engines. We can build up an engine industry. Industrial ports. Steam trawlers, steam-powered. Military as well. And the docks, we already doing industrial ports. That should be all good. I don't know if we have monitors or floating harbors. We don't. So we're going to suffer a little bit from not having a man at wars. That's fine. Alright, let's just keep focusing on things we need. We're going to need a bunch of motor industries. So let's build some of those. Yeah, let's start pushing some of these barracks down. Because I need to make something that gets me money here. We'll let a couple of them finish, but I need money more than I need military right now, because I can't even fight wars. But we have made a very good-looking Mexico for what it is worth. So that's good. I'm not holding Alt down here. I was just sitting there clicking the button while pressing X, so I wasn't doing anything. Alright, whatever. We'll deal with it when it's fine. Alright, I think, looks like we're about 45 minutes in, 46 minutes in. We can go ahead and call this one here. Things are looking bad. We were stabilized as a puppet, and now we are not stabilized because this damn 100k and 120k in diplomatic expenses, which is an absurd amount of money that we have to pay to them. And there's not much I can really do to get out of it at this moment. I mean, I can work on building up our economy and making it independent. That's a lot of micro. So we'll try. I'm going to try to just make our economy as big as possible, and if GP tries to annex us for some reason, I'm going to be able to jump ship. It'd also be cool if I could get involved in diplomatic play against them and, like, have someone offer me independence, but that's not... I've never seen that happen. So we'll see. We will see. Like, if they fight France or something, and France is like, hey, if you join us, you can become independent, that'd be cool. Probably it's all based on this Liberty Czar thing that we don't really have a lot of control of. So probably my biggest mistake this series so far has been getting... as a puppet to GP instead of just giving them territory and trying to take it back later. Even though it was like Guatemala they wanted, right? That's a huge chunk of land to give up. But whatever. If we can break free, we can still get what we want. If we do an independence war with them, we can probably take what we need from Canada here and maybe kick GP out of a lot of this region. And then it's just fighting America, which is not hard to do. Like it's don't get me wrong. They're tough, but they're 300 force limit here. But we are in a better spot than them to kind of get things done here with our roughly comparative pop. So we can still recover. It's just right now we're in a little bit of a rough patch. So for now, I'm calling from here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, this Blue Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.